So now today, the main thing that matters is that the new dynamics of student acquisition. How do we get students? All right, because students is the reason that we exist as an education institution. All right, and then the things that what matters most is qualified enquiries. All right, real data, important data, rather than noise, and you have a lot of likes but no conversion. What's the point of it, right? Okay. Then the thing is that in this age of instant gratification, right, people want you to go straight to the point. They need the summary, they need the ending immediately. In fact, this is the first time I do a keynote for 10 minutes. Other keynotes is 1 hour. But then again, this could be the right keynotes that should be done. You see, I still remember when I did the show during COVID for the MOE, right, teachers and educators tuning in online because nothing to do. So we do about 48 shows. Every CEO of group or organization institution, we only give them 8 to 10 minutes because the CEO will say, wow, 8 to 10 minutes, how am I going to do that? I normally talk for 1 hour. Yeah, if your own staff got to tahan you for 1 hour, normal people cannot be so long. So in fact, we wanted them to pre-record. But the most amazing thing is that when we spoke to Steve Wozniak, right, Steve Jobs' partner, the co-founder of Apple, he says, if you cannot convince people within 3 minutes, don't talk. You don't need, just give me 3 minutes to do, and my CEO takes 2 minutes. The rest of 5 minutes you give to other speakers. It's fine. Because in the age of concentration, get your message through the shortest clip possible. All right. Then the thing is that even books now, students don't need to read the whole book as such. I want to watch the trailer first, Yeah, now our books, you can watch the trailer for 20 seconds before you read the book. You don't waste my time reading the whole book, actually. So these are the things that we do in the international schools, actually. And then the things that they can't keep still, you talk to the students, it's always moving on, actually. All right? And then in the international school studies, how long is the attention span? Now, those of you from MIGS, how long do you think is the student attention span at the present moment? Now, according to the AIMS, right, International School International School Association of Malaysia, right, student attention span is only their age plus 2 minutes. You talk to a 5-year-old, you talk more than 7 minutes, you lose them already. In churches or in mosques, when you speak too long, the pastor speak too long, when people start taking up the phone, gone already, your message or sermon, nobody hear already. All right, so this is the world that we are recruiting into, or we are actually in the current world at the present moment. So the changing dynamics of student acquisition is short form content that reshape the education landscape. Now, what it means by short form content, like say in Singapore, we help do the comics program to help students learn STEM from 3 years old onwards. Those days, your 30 pages of comics to tell one STEM learning objective. Now, cannot be more than 6 pages. In 6 pages, you're going to learn the STEM objective, and probably 1-2 minutes they study. So the traditional marketing is losing the impact. We spend a lot of money for road shows, booth, but actually how many people really come? Sometimes you put so many people on the stand, the booth, it's tiring. Every time weekend, work, but how many people actually come? All right, what's your story? What's your draw? All right. Now, come back to the book fair. Last time we spent more than 200,000 on advertisements on Facebook, actually. Yeah, the result is just okay, some awareness. But when we started the relationship with TikTok, right, the time we don't even pay any money, we get 1 billion hits for the book fair. Now we have several billion hits, and people start spending money on the book fair because all the short clips works. And the book fair, right, people say books, people are not buying as such, but I tell you, the book business is booming. The general books business, the rest of the world is not doing that well, but because of our engagement with TikTok, and TikTok always have a permanent booth in any book fair, the sales has grown 3 times, 4 times than before COVID, actually. So what people thought of as a sunset industry is actually booming crazy. All right. Then the thing is that the platform, all right, is TikTok platform is the one that actually draw the attention at this present moment. All right. Now, why qualified enquiries matters more, especially for the recruitment and retention of our industry and our business activities. So the thing is that open day problem, all right. Sometimes when you do open day, you pay overtime for your staff. You put up banner, print material. You bring your team. You spend advertisement. But do you notice that sometimes there are no new parents come or too few new parents come? It's only the parents that came when you assign their son to open the booth, do a talk and stuff like that. But yeah, it feels good. It may seem to have a lot of people, but to the marketing team, hey, no leads, I have the best striker, I have the best presenter, I have the best person, counselor, but I got nobody to talk to because people are not really coming. All right. So what you really need is that you need a program feed. All right. That who you target for, are they ready? Do you prepare them before they come? All right. And you really want the real intent, the people who are interested to come to sign up, and conversion is necessary. All right. As I always say, you have the best striker in the world. All right. You look at all the Premier Leagues. If the people don't feed you the ball, how are you going to score? You can wait there. You are the best presenter, you're the best converter, you're the best speaker, you're the best marketer, but you don't have the leads. People are not coming to you. How are you going to tell them the message or this beautiful story about your school and education institution? All right. The other thing that people are feeling, especially the marketing team, you call people, they don't pick up the phone. They register interest, but they don't pick up the phone. They don't remember they inquired with you, and they report you as spam. Then you disturb your whole business actually. All right, they say scammer, but you actually sign up, right? So these are the challenges that people do, and they just inquire for fun, and then sometimes the inquiry may be rubbish and may not be who you really want to come into your school as such. So this is the challenge that people are facing actually, right? So the thing is that the message today, or the summary of this presentation sharing, is that we need to meet students where they are. I was sharing short attention span. So short attention spans, you got to give them straight to the point, all right? The invisible funnel, what they are doing before they even make the inquiry, and then qualified inquiries, that means quality people that have a higher chance for to convert, not just noise, not just data alone, all right? Now, the thing is that we actually designed the CFR test, all right? We are the official test for the Ministry of Education, where people check the CFR score. All right, all the English teachers does that. So we also do some TikTok clips as well. But one of our biggest win for last year is that in our South America office, we have a partnership with ByteDance with TikTok. They don't want the 4 skills. Now, English skills is listening, speaking, reading, writing, right? We just do the test for speaking alone with TikTok. You want to be a social media influencer, your English better be good. If not, like Mercedes-Benz, Nestle, PwC, Walmart, if you don't have B2, don't speak on my channel. Don't even bother speaking at all on the channel because you cherma or you spoil my brand name, all right? So, in fact, that one test alone for speaking for TikTok and for influencer is better than all the other sales of the serious traditional tests. So look at how business has pivoted and how business have actually moved on, all right? So, to stay ahead, we must adapt, stay relevant, adapt to how students learn, discover, and decide, stay competitive, shift from chasing volume to cultivate intent. All right. Now, what it means by that? We convert intention into results. I intend to do that. It's still going to be intent. It's still work in progress. But how do I convert it into results? All right. And then basically, stay ahead. Embrace the platform that truly understand attention and your needs. With that, I thank you for your attention.